Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? This reading is for you. Okay, Leo. Let's see what's coming through for you guys. You guys could be working on a manifestation for some time now. You're ready for this change, yeah. The victory from a manifestation. It's been a long time coming. We'll see. Tower. Scorpio energy. Sudden energy. Okay? Something suddenly is happening. Something is escalating. I feel like you can already feel this. Could be an ending. It could be just a dream come true. Here you have a star. I'm gonna see. Wow. There's some kind of change that I feel like you have been hoping for, you've been praying for, you've been trying to create in your world. And this tower is an indication that the answer is yes. You have the Hermit here. This could be something that's within you. This could have to do with a Virgo person. Doesn't have to be. But there is something within your soul here that you have healed. You could hear from a person that you distanced yourself from a person you had to heal from what this person did to you. This is like a deep wound. This is like change the way that you see the world. Yeah, change the way you interact with the world. Seven of Swords, look at this. There is a person that will win at all costs. They will do anything. You could know this person from childhood. Or, when you met, they're definitely like something from a past life or something. This is not good energy. I don't like the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords together. That's not good energy. This is a person that will do anything to win. There is nothing that would stop them. We'll see. You could have not seen this person since there was snow on the ground. It doesn't have to, if you don't live where it snows or something, then somebody wants to shake up your stability, is what it feels like. You have the Five of Wands. There is a person who wants to get in the way of the peace that you have found. There's something here that you're doing. Yeah, you have the Eight of Wands and then you have the Ten of Pentacles here. That's very important. That's very amazing. That is going to create a lot of stability into your life. That is going to be something that you're going to continue to work on for a long, long period of time. This is going to be the next stage of your life, what you're doing. It's going to bring a lot of stability. It's going to bring a lot of security. It's going to bring loyal people. There is loyalty in this. If it's a career, you can trust this career. You're making good money doing this career. You're very excited. You're very happy about this. And this is something that you worked really hard through a heartache. Look at that. You have the Sun with the Three of Swords and the Strength card. So this is talking about you nurtured this heartache and you put yourself out there. This is, you did something with a broken heart. You did something with your broken heart. You did something with your pain to create something beautiful, to create a beautiful life for yourself. And there is a person that has been nothing but struggling since you cut them out of your life. It's this energy of now they want to come around. It's like good things are going to start to happen. You're going to hear from this person. You have the Knight of Cups here. Okay, so let's see what else. You have the Two of Swords. It's a decision that you have to make. You have the Five of Pentacles and then you have the Three of Pentacles. There is a choice. Are you going to go back to this person that left you out in the snow? Something here about that snow for some of you. Or are you going to do something new that is your passion, that is going to take you in a new direction? It's going to surround you around different people here. This is the decision that you have to make. The old or the new, and you already know how the old plays out. So, look at the star. It's really time for a wish fulfillment for you. It's really time for good things to start to happen for you and for a healing to start to happen. It's really time for you to start to live this new life here. And there are going to be people that want a handout. And then, you know, they're going to be angry and they're going to come at you because they're not getting the handout that they wanted. But where were they all of this time? You know, it was a mystery and you were by yourself, rebuilding, quietly rebuilding. And they were nowhere to be found. So, we're going to see a little bit more about this situation. I feel like other people are going to get involved in something that it's none of their business. And this is kind of saying, you know, within you, you have found a lot of peace. You have settled a lot of things that were unsettled for a really long time. And here's the thing. When you make a change in this world, you make a change within you, your outside world will start to reflect that change, but it's not instantaneous. So you made the change, but there's still the BS around you. And so you have to choose not to engage with the BS. You know, you have to distance yourself. You have to detach from that and continue in this. And then good things will start to show up. You know what I mean? And so that's what's happening here. I feel like some of you could have some sudden success, a sudden breakthrough. Some of you could have a very spiritual experience. And this leads to a lot of abundance for you. This leads to a lot of changes in your life that other people don't seem to understand. Yeah, disharmony triggers conflict, forming structure, foundation. There was something here that was, you know, not good. There's something here that could trigger you. But Spirit wants you to remember your structure, what you have formed, this solid foundation that you have formed, and not to respond to the conflict, not to react to this trigger, not to allow this disharmony to disrupt what you have begun to build. That's what this is talking about. Not getting involved in the drama, not letting the drama get in your way. You want to, because look, present, abundant gratitude. This is what you're building. This is what you have here. So you're not going to let this disharmony, these triggers, these people that are causing all this conflict, you're not going to let them win. Some of you, you know, you're very close to receiving a lot of abundance. And so this is saying, don't give up now. Don't give up now. A lot of times right before that happens, things can look like they're going to get bad. And if you choose a choice to succumb to that, then, it, you know, this is going to shift into this disharmony coming in again. But you're not going to do that. You're not going to make that choice. Yeah, remember awakening. You're going to reach out to the divine. Yeah, maybe you don't have anyone around you that you can trust. I really don't feel like you do. So if you feel that way already, yeah. You don't need to confide in anyone. You don't need to tell anyone what it is you're doing. You can trust in the divine. The divine is going to guide you. It's going to lead you. You know, and that's the thing here is on the Five of Pentacles, they're outside of a church. And if they go into that church, they're going to help them. So You have to be willing to reach out your hand to the divine. And well, what do you know? Now they're working in a church, doing a passion, and they're paid well. Everyone here is very, wealthy. They're dressed, wonderfully. There is some master craftsmen here. They've hired, all three of them to collaborate to make this stained glass architecture in this church, beautiful, something that people are going to travel around the world, for centuries to come see this, still standing. It's remarkable, the dedication that was put into making something beautiful to help other people feel beautiful. And that's Leo energy. So there's something here where you're taking a heartache and you're going to turn it into a reason to feel warm-hearted, a reason to feel bliss, a reason to feel like your heart is glowing. You're going to do that. This is very full circle energy. This is reminding me of Maya Angelou. She was pregnant and young. I think she was like 17, and she interviewed at the UN building and they turned her down. Can you imagine? For a secretary position, they didn't even let her interview. And then all these years later, they asked her to speak at the UN building, that very same building that she used to sit outside of and imagine that she worked there. That's how she described it. And she was trying to find a way. She was alone. How am I going to support this baby on the way and myself? And being turned away turned out to be the best thing that happened to her. I feel like that's what you're about to find out. And the tower at the beginning of your reading is very beautiful, because this is saying, you're about to find out what all this is for. This is about to change all of this struggle. This feels like a very spiritual experience. Having the tower here, remember awakening. You hear all these stories of people, things happen and they see things and they, and they have visitations and it changes their whole life, what it is that they do. Something here about that for you as well. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. There is a very big opportunity here, and it's like you have to take it. A lot of you, this is something that Spirit is going to give you some kind of a download. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the High Priestess. So this is saying it's in your hands now. You have to do it. There's a way that there's an opportunity, but you have to do it. Maya Angelou, she could have just said, well, they didn't want to hire me at the UN building and there's nothing I can do about it. And, I guess I'm just going to work this job and this job. And she could have felt all of these words, all these beautiful words of poetry to write down, to express, and she could have chosen not to do it. But she didn't. She chose to do it. So that's the thing, is you can have the inspiration. This lightning strike is the inspiration. It's what you choose to do with it. And that's the same for a heartache. People treat you this way, people treat you that way, but what are you going to do with your life? What are you going to do with this energy that you have? And that's very important. You have the Five of Swords, and then you have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords twice here. It could be a person that's very in their head about a decision, about wanting to come forward. There is someone here that wants to reach out to you. They want to communicate to you. They want to talk to you. And this person, Five of Swords is coming out again. It came out earlier with the Seven of Swords. And this is a person that will win at all costs. And this is a person that's not winning right now. And they don't see a way out. It could be a person. I would be careful of anyone that you feel like is refusing to heal. You have the Star card here. So there is a dream come true. And there you have the Justice card as well. Yeah, and Judgment. Yeah, okay. Well, there could be a person here that, they realize they missed an opportunity with you and they need to come forward. They're wanting to come forward. Yeah, you have the Ten of Wands, you have Judgment, and you have Justice. There is a person that is regretting letting you get away. Some of you, something is coming in and it's going to help you get out of where you are at. It's going to help you leave. It's going to help you on this new life for yourself. Did I say spiritual experience? Look at this Judgment card. Does that not look like the most spiritual experience ever? Yeah. There is something here that the divine, you could be practicing and learning different ways of doing divination or something like that here. There is conflict. There's things that are going to happen, but it's like you're showing the way you respond. You're showing spirit that you have learned to not get involved. You have learned how to handle this from this heightened perspective. There's certain people that they're so highly evolved that when they're around people in conflict, they have these wise words to say. They don't get involved, and it's like people can't even like fight around them because their presence is so calm. Some of you may be spiritual teachers. You're going to go off and you're going to be a spiritual teacher. And this is like the last little test, this conflict that's coming up. Let's see the Eight of Wands. Whoa. Page of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. You have a lot of stability. You have the Ten of Pentacles twice. There is very clear, Eight of Wands talks about communication. Page of Cups talks about communication. This card is abundant and present. You're very abundant right now. So you need to be very mindful of who you allow into your life. I feel like it's very easy for you to attract people that are in awe of you. How many people love Jennifer Lopez across this planet? She can't like marry all of them. You know what I mean? Some people get to be in your life and some people don't. And this is not to place judgment on people or whatever. But that's what it is. And there is a person here who has known that about you, that not everyone deserves to be in your life. And they thought that maybe they didn't deserve to be in your life. This is why this person held back. This feels like a different energy. This feels like someone who is genuine, someone who is innocent, someone who has been misunderstood a lot of their life. Someone who has been waiting for someone like you. You and this person could have like a great, like your minds connect, like an intellectual connection. You have Six of Wands. There is something here about you being noticed for what it is that you have been doing. It could be something that was a heartache that you turned into a blessing. And you use this motivation to create some form of business for yourself. You can have another Leo person. Oh yeah, we have Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius too. You have the Fool, now Aries. There's a new beginning here. You're making this decision to take the leap of faith. Definitely. Look at this. The universe, the divine, is protecting you from a person that wants bad things for you. It's like there is somebody here that they want to be favored by the divine. They want to have these divine experiences. I feel like there is a lot of trauma that you have healed in your life, and this is why you're having these experiences. And it's like somebody else wants to get the credit without doing the work, without doing the healing work. A lot of you are very spiritual. You do something spiritual for your career, or you spend a lot of your day doing these kinds of things, communicating with the divine, and there is a way that you're protected. And other people, they didn't do the work and they want the blessings. Somebody is trying to keep you around because it's like they want your good fortune to rub off on them. So you're pulling away from all of these people, and you're not going to be on your own when you're doing this. The divine is going to be there to catch you. And just as I say that, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Yeah. It's like going off by yourself, and then there is somebody that you're going to meet that is going to bring this all together here. Oh, yeah. There is a lot of stability here. There's a lot of money here. There is like sudden money here. You have the Ten of Pentacles twice and the Tower with the Nine of Pentacles and the Star. Yeah, this is sudden money. And then there's going to be a person that, you know, they're a fair person. This is a person that you can trust, and they're going to show you that over time, that you can trust this person. Eight of Wands again. The divine wants you to know. Look, Hanged Man. The divine is telling you that, yeah, we know we're pulling you out into this abyss and you don't know what's going to happen, but you're strong enough to do it. You can do this. You're going to do this. This is going to be really good for you. There is a whole world out here for you. Yeah, now you have the Eight of Cups too. It's been a long time coming for these changes. It's like you've been waiting for quite some time, and the universe is like, hey, divine timing is a thing, and now you have the Tower. So divine timing is very soon. Very, very soon. This is all going to start to happen very, very quickly. Be wary, because when everything starts to go down, this is when, yep, you have the Seven of Swords and the Devil. Someone is going to try to come back around and pull you towards something that's unhealthy. You have the King of Pentacles. You want a person that's stable. They're relaxed. They're calm. They will take their time to get to know you. Nothing is a rush. They don't need anything from you. You know what I mean? This is a very different energy right here. Very different energy. This is the energy of taking time. And it's okay for you to ask questions. And they're after time, you know, you can ask questions and they can give you the answers. And then over time, you can ask the same questions and they still have the same answers, or their answers make sense. It still is in line with what they have said before. They don't sometimes say one thing and then another time they say another thing. And that doesn't mean that people can't change their mind, but you know what I'm talking about, where someone is constantly turning things around and you always just seem to have more questions, and what it was really their answer, you're more confused. And over time, you can ask questions, and over time, their actions match up with their words. And you can keep going back and checking. And so then more and more of you can trust this person. More and more of you. This is how you build trust. This takes time. And a healthy person, a solid person, respects that, understands that, and wants that as well. And one that is not healthy, they don't want that. They don't like that. They're not going to do that. So, this is a very good change. You have the Eight of Cups, you have the Knight of Cups, and you have the King of Swords. It's a very knowledgeable person. There's a very well-rounded person here. Some of you are going to move away. You're going to follow something that you love, that just makes you feel so excited inside, that you love it so much. There's no doubt. You can't not do it. You're very knowledgeable in this, and you're going to see that you're very knowledgeable in this. A lot of you also, you're walking away from something that is just never measured up. And as you do that, you're going to see that there is a person that will stand up for you, that does speak their mind and their actions back up their words. This is a person where it begins as a flirtation and they show you their feelings. And this is something that this person, you know, they want to get to know you on an intellectual level as well. And there's something here about the connection of your minds and the way that you think. You're very curious about what they think. They're very curious about what you think. I feel like you and this person will have really long conversations, hours and hours and hours of stimulating conversation, and you love this. They're very intriguing. You're very intriguing, and your energy, it just flows very naturally. You're not, you know, nervous talking to them or the other way around. It doesn't feel rushed and like things have to happen right now, but it still is full of passion and excitement. And this is the beginning of a healthy connection. You could do a romantic gesture to show you how they feel about you, but they're not doing that to get something to move faster. That's a big difference, I feel like, from people in your past. You have a lot of success coming in for you, and some of you, it's been a long time coming that you've been working towards all of this money. And some of you are very worried that this is not going to happen. This is going to happen for you. And Spirit wants you to know that you have to be very discerning about who is going to get to be around you because of all of these blessings that you're attracting that are coming in. You have submission here. So this is like saying, you know, you're breaking free. You're breaking out. The cage door is open. You're no longer going to stay in this cage. And I feel like this has to do with finances. There's something here. There's a past person that dominated over you in other areas of your life. This affected your finances. It's like your emotional strength, you standing up for yourself, you breaking free from this prison that you have been in all this time. This has to do with your money as well. And it doesn't have to be, you know, it is connected energetically. There's somebody here that was trying to dominate over you, that was trying to keep you caged so they could utilize your energy. Look at this assertion. This person is going to try to come back around. And, you know, look at this health negotiation. You cannot trust this person. Your health, it's like you could tell because you can just feel. You don't feel right in your gut when someone is trying to negotiate, when someone is trying to manipulate things, when someone is trying to make something work, when someone is trying to distract you with unhealthy options, but they're exciting right now, so let's just do it because we're a fun person. You know what I mean? There's something here about this. There is something from your past that you broke free from. Somebody who tried to take advantage of you in a very unhealthy way. Okay? And it makes you sick to even think about it, to even talk about it. Since you have had this person out of your life, your health has significantly improved. You feel better, you look better. Everything about you is better. All of these problems that you have just melted away. Physically, emotionally, everything. And now this person that you have healed yourself, they want to try to come back in. So this is where you have the Principal card here. Because Spirit doesn't, this person is going to try to use your principles to pull you in. This person is a master manipulator. And you deserve a person with integrity, a person who's going to take their time. You know, this person over here, we're in the middle of the desert, okay? And she's topless. It's like, yeah, you know, she's just going to do something to lure somebody in, right? This is a very manipulative, you know, this energy I'm getting off of this card right now, it's like a lot of different things that these cards mean. But this is really giving me manipulation. There's something about the eclipses that you really saw something here. And you have the sun and the moon on both of these cards. And look behind you. There is something standing here. There's something solid in the 3D reality. It's not a person that's just putting on a show to get you to do what they want, but really they have nothing. You know what I mean? Like they have everything to gain from you. It's just a very different kind of an energy here. There's a person coming in that is going to show you that they appreciate you. You have this love card here. You have this devotion card. You have intuition. And you have riches. This is what I'm telling you. This is what friendship, it keeps going. All of this stuff, your intuition, it feels good. You know, they're appreciating you, right? There's love, there's devotion. So their actions are matching up with the words that they're singing. It's all lining up with how you feel. And riches. So they have things manifested in this 3D reality. They have healthy connections. They have a stable environment. You know, they want to take you out on a date. You know what I mean? There isn't a rush here. This is something that is building and progressing over time. She's already naked. Like, we just rushed through all those steps. You know what I'm saying? This is something different. You have friendship here. You have status. Look at this power couple. There's a risk. You have to take a risk to be willing to say, you know, I'm not just going to go for the lust here. I'm going to be patient. I'm not just here for the show. I want to change. I want to take the energy that I'm given in this life and I want to create a change in my life. Not just follow this impulse. No, I want to make sure I'm in alignment and then I'm going to follow this impulse toward achievement here. Because this kind of impulse is leading to this, they're not going to go anywhere. You can get into alignment and then it's still going to lead you to here. The only thing that you have to rush and hurry on are things that are not stable. They're not healthy. It's not a stable foundation, so it's going to fall soon. So let's just jump right now. And then this is not going to last, so then you're going to be back out there again. It's an immediate gratification, but it's not lasting. It's not any substance. And that's the difference here from this disharmony, this conflict, to forming structure and foundation. You're making these changes. And some of you in all areas of your life, this is a dream come true. You're going to have a whole new life that you're going to be living. And this is something that you deserve. And it's going to happen quicker than you think. And there are forces here placed to protect you from the darkness. Because for some of you, there's like people around you that are very heavily influenced by negative entities, spirits, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They're not getting to you. Your spirit team is protecting you. Your spirit team is saying, this is not going down anymore. Whoever this new person is, you're going to know, because it's not going to be anything like any relationship you've ever had before. This is a true connection with a genuine soul that has a genuine heart. This is a person that you just click with at every single level. And you're going to check back in with yourself and say, is this right? Okay. And keep going. You give a little bit, they give a little bit back. So then you can give a little more and they can give a little. You can check back in with yourself, assess. That's a healthy thing that people do. And this person, they're restoring your faith. You're restoring each other's faith. This is freaking beautiful. This is freaking beautiful. It just turned out so beautiful, right? Wow. There's so many cards on the table, I can't even tell you zodiac signs. But definitely Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Leo are the one. Oh, Pisces are on top. The Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Beautiful. That's what this is. You're coming out the other end wiser. You have the Moon, changes in your life. Yeah, there is change. There is drastic change. And the moon card just happens to be sitting right on top of this tower. This moon is done. It's over. Handshake, meetings with a stranger could be important. Yeah, there's someone really important that you're going to meet. Wow. And this is your destiny. So even if something happens that day and you can't go and blah, 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 the universe will orchestrate it so it will happen. The only thing that you have to rush for are things that are not healthy or stable, because they're going to fall soon. Healthy, stable things, they're not going anywhere, you know? Freaking beautiful. Okay, Leo, thank you so much. This is what I have for you. I hope it helped. If you want to like or subscribe, I will greatly appreciate it. Okay.